Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Overcoming economic uncertainty is the name of the game. And the reason for that is we are obviously facing in this deepening recession caused by this coronavirus and all the economic uncertainty of what this may look like if Trump does not get reelected in November. If you don't have worry, you should. And we know you do, because I've talked to clients, baby boomers and retirees all over this country now, and have had a front row seat for over 20 years in understanding the economic uncertainty of what they were facing as it related to the concern of taxes in retirement, as well as the protection of their principal and protection from downside major market corrections and crashes. Well, folks, those risks have never been greater by the Biden tax bullseye that he has for those of you listening that have saved at least $300,000 or more in likely and predictably these ticking tax time bomb accounts called IRAs and 401ks. And I want to talk to you about the fact that, without fear-mongering you, that the left is pulling out all the stops, and we can see that on a daily basis. And the three things that they're focused on that have the greatest worry in this country today, number one is called a debt jubilee. This is now what's being proposed to come in and wipe out all debt because of what's been caused by this coronavirus crisis and somehow put us on a right path. Folks, somebody's got to pay for that. Secondly is not just Medicare for all 65 and older. Now they're proposing and pushing Medicare for all regardless of age. Folks, that's about a $94 trillion price tag just for 65 and older. And then lastly, basic universal income, basically paying people, right, to not work, right, or not have the initiative or the gumption to go out and make a difference in this country. And that's going to slow consumption, and consumption is the only thing that's keeping, other than high hopes, our economy afloat as it relates to the stock market, because bad news is everywhere, and the market somehow still continues to overcome that, I think, on the hopes and prayers of what Donald Trump will be able to do to pull us out of this mess. But we first got to get through November 3rd, folks. And when you think about it, right, this pandemic has truly exposed traditional retirement strategies to prove them not to work. And that's why I want to teach you how to reinvent retirement. I'll be teaching this coming Tuesday at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com. It is a complimentary log on and learn educational webinar. Spouses are highly encouraged to attend together, even though we know one spouse is more the driver of the family finances than the other. But the decisions around your Social Security, the decisions around your Medicare, the decisions around your pension elections, the decisions around your distributions out of these IRAs and these required minimum distributions impact the entire family. So if you have a spouse, make the effort. It will be worth the effort. No one's ever complained. They said, I'm really glad that I attended. I wasn't planning to attend. But you've got to hurry. Even though it's complimentary, the spaces fill up very quickly. Let me leave you with this final client example. Mike and Martha from Arizona, very concerned, terrified of coming taxes, super concerned about market crashes and taxes, and shared with us, look, we know the retirement road we're on is not going to get us to our destination. And we know there's got to be things and strategies that have been innovated, very different from the traditional approach. And here's what they were able to accomplish. Completely eliminate having 85% of their Social Security tax. Folks, that saves these clients $12,000 a year of unnecessary taxes. They're able to do a Roth conversion to untax what now is a total of $60,000 a year of 100% tax-free income, zero tax, with only upside, no downside, to get through these economic uncertain times that we're going to quickly be facing with more volatility the closer we get to this presidential election. Not only that, but now with their two children, no inheritance tax, no required minimum distributions, and did a strategic Roth conversion under the Tax Cut and Jobs Act while we have Trump that saved them $25,000 out-of-pocket tax that they kept. Folks, that's another $12,000 plus keeping them in a lower marginal tax bracket with this $60,000 of tax-free income, saving another $15,000 a year of unnecessary taxes at today's tax rates. All told, these folks are saving about $2,500 a month. That's real money, and you can learn too. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com. The time to protect your money and remove yourself from the uncertainty, right, of this economic uncertainty is in 2020. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.